Hey everybody, it is Mike Weller with the Weller Group of Keller Williams Realty and your Orange County Senior Real Estate Specialist. We are doing something a little different and new today. We're in the current environment where everybody is working safely at home, hopefully. And I'm joined here, I'm on Zoom today with my friend, Cathy Gaertner. Hi, Cathy.
Hey guys.
How are you today? Cathy and I both belong to an organization called the Senior Specialist Group, and we're affiliated with a nonprofit foundation called the Foundation for Senior Services, where the organization provides various services and resources for seniors in Orange County, up into LA, and even up in Ventura, so all over Southern California. Cathy is a what's called a placement specialist, or sometimes called a referral agent, and I'm going to turn it over to Cathy right now to introduce herself and tell us a little bit about your company and exactly what you do and the services you provide. So, Cathy, the floor is yours.
Okay. Hey guys. So again, my name's Cathy Gaertner, and I have a company. It's called Above and Beyond Referral Services. And what I do, I'm a placement specialist. Elder care advisor is also another word, and I'm a referral agent, kind of like a realtor, like a senior realtor.
Yeah.
But in regards to helping find the perfect place for a family for their loved one, in regards to assisted living, or if they need memory care, Alzheimer care, dementia care. I work with the large communities, the big properties, then they also either have memory care in them or on their campus somewhere. So like a husband and wife can go to a community if one has memory care and one doesn't. And I also work with little homes. We call them residential care homes or boarding care homes. They're homes in neighborhoods, and I have one right around the corner from my house, and it's licensed just like a big place would be, but only for 6 people.
Right.
And those are really good with people with memory issues. And then I also, if people can stay home and it's safe, I also work with in-home care agencies. So if you need someone to come in and make meals, give them their medications, help them showering, they can help with like a minimum of 4 hours to 24 hours. So I work with 8 different agencies, and it depends on the areas where you live that who services who. So I've been doing this since 2004, so about 15 years. I used to work for a big national company, and I went on my own back in 2012. So I went on my own just to be more specific and personalized, and really help my own community where I'm local to. So.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I always tell people, I think the best way to explain like what you do and what those who do what you do, you really are like a realtor or a real estate agent for, for seniors and those who are in need of, assisted living or a memory care. If somebody's looking to buy a home, they come to us and we help guide them through that process and help them find the right home. We essentially do a needs assessment, a financial assessment. And if somebody is, of age and in a situation where an assisted living or a memory care makes sense, you basically do the same thing. And just like when somebody's buying a home with us, they're not paying us, there's no cost. Does that work the same for you, Cathy? Tell us about that.
Yeah. So when someone is referred to me, they sometimes forget, but it is a completely free service to the families I'm helping. The way I get paid is I'm reimbursed by the communities that I work with, and I work with all the communities. So we get commission. So if you pick a community, say I help you with your mom and I give you 5 places to look at, 3 to 5 places, and you pick property number 2 and you move your mom into property number 2, then that property pays my company. Right. And since I've been doing this for so long, I have the relationships with the companies, and I know the communities, and I work with the marketing directors, and I know when they have specials, I can negotiate. I can help negotiate sometimes the rent, community fees. So it's a good service it's good to work with somebody versus on your own, because I know some of the ins and outs of how to negotiate these things.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's an awesome service. It's a free service. I think it's, everybody knows what the realtor or real estate agent is, and I think it's great for more and more people to learn about what placement specialists do and the service that they provide. So Kathy,
I
what's a
always,
big, go
I
ahead, I'm
always,
sorry.
no, just people will always, when they find out what I do, they're like, oh, I wish I would have known about you two
Yep.
years ago. So,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And those people, a lot of times, so somebody has maybe an aging parent or an aging family member that they're looking at moving them into an assisted living community. Staying at home is no longer appropriate or safe. What's kind of a big mistake that you see people make often in those situations?
Well, the biggest mistake is, well, okay, look, when you want to look for senior living, it's not like going on Amazon shopping. It's not a fun thing to do. So, like, the first thing people do is research and they go online. And they'll go online and they'll get entangled in like this web of it, putting in their information, and then their phones are going to ring. They'll put in their family's information, and then they'll start getting all these phone calls. So I would suggest someone to not go online and enter their information in, because they will just regret it because their phone won't stop ringing. So when you want to go to a specialist like myself that can narrow down your options instead of giving you a list of, a lot of the big online companies, they'll even send you things that aren't appropriate, and it's going to waste your time, their time, and a lot of headache with the phone calls.
Right. So what's happening in that process is there's not really any kind of needs assessment happening, basically. So people put their information in, and then their information is going out to virtually all the communities out there. Is that what's happening? And then all the communities are contacting
A
you or your
lot,
family directly?
yeah,
Okay.
a lot of communities. Like, I'll get families that have done that, and I'm like, well, can I see the list? And they'll get like 25 places, and some of them aren't even in business, or they're just not, like, if they're a dementia place, they don't need a dementia place, they need an assisted living place. So it's like they're wasting everyone's time.
Right.
And 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 the properties get mad when people go online, because it's sending the communities misinformation too. So it's doing a disservice to everybody. So when you work, and then if you go online with a big company and then you find the small mom and pop here, if your name's already in their database, they won't work with a smaller person like myself. So
Right. Yeah. So any services or that you're really able to provide to help these families, it kind of
I still try to
ties
help them, but yeah,
yeah
it's
ties your hands a little
minimal,
bit.
a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be like my top thing not to do.
Okay. So if somebody wanted to get in touch with you, if somebody's, interested in researching assisted living or,
Yeah.
board and care communities, how would they do that?
So they can call me on my cell number, and they can text me, call me, and my cell phone is 714-651-8012. And I have an email. It's my first name, Cathy, Cathy, and then my company is Above and Beyond, and then R for referral, S for service. So aboveandbeyondrs.com. I know it's a little tricky. But the best way is to call me. You can go on my website and enter in there's a questionnaire thing that I'll contact you back. But
Yeah.
just call me, and it's a free service. There's no pressure. It's like window shopping. Like, I don't want to pressure anybody, but I will help you in whatever their needs are and consult with them.
Okay. Yeah. And you also do those fun videos every Tuesday. Do you want to do you want
Oh,
to share the
okay.
information for that if people want to follow you that way?
Sure. Okay. So I have a Facebook page. It's my name, Cathy Gaertner, at Above and Beyond Referral Services. And every Tuesday at 11, I do a thing called Tipsy Tuesday. So I did it today. And today we talked about like staying home and what are we doing to be quarantined at home. Not quarantined at home, but staying at home,
Hmm.
and keeping everyone safe. So that was our little topic today. And So it's fun. And then once in a while I'll come on and do another little quick something. But it's just a way to get to know me. And you know, I like to have fun, but it's also serious topics. But it's just something to talk about and enlighten people and help educate people on tips.
Yeah, there's a lot of good information in those videos on different aspects of elder care and
Yeah,
everything.
sometimes I'll bring up a topic that just came up, like today, like for example, the Salvation Army in Tustin Ranch is giving from 1 to 4. They're giving food distribution. You just pull up and they're going to give you a bag of food, and you just have to show an ID.
Right.
And it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of this week. So like little things like that to help our community. And like you've given out, it's in my office, a great thing with all the seniors, the shopping hours and the stores that help with the seniors.
Yeah, we try to get that information out there to, help people out a little bit. So hopefully keep the seniors out of the stores during the days or
I had a client that didn't even know there was anything going on.
yeah, I mean, those of us who are a little bit more plugged in online and social media,
He doesn't
probably
have
know
a
about this.
television. He has no television, so.
Right, right. So, there's still, we still have to connect with everybody using, more mediums than just, online or social media. So, but anyway, Cathy, thanks so much for joining me on here today. It was great chatting
Yeah,
with you. And,
thank you for having me at this
any
trying time we're having.
Yes, very interesting times, very interesting times. So, yeah, if anybody, wants to know a little bit more about assisted living, board and care, any of that, please reach out to Cathy. So take care, everybody. I will hope to see you around sometime soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.